you should be on, and repeat it as necessary. Day 2, we're going to do this, okay? You're going to learn a new skill set and you're going to implement it every day, okay? Let me fast forward. What can you do with the syllabus right now? If you scroll down in the pages, on page 7, there's a 2-week study guide, tips for success. How do you become successful at Epic University? Just like in school, you got to show up. You will join 3 to 5 live sessions a week. Inside the Epic News Network, there's going to be a list of every single educator, okay? And you're going to see whether or not they're beginner, intermediate, or if they are advanced. You will hop on these trainings according to your expert level, okay? On top of that, you're gonna have study hall with me a couple times a week and some of the other study hall educators. So there's gonna be around the clock help, all right? I'm gonna be honest with you, the chats is not exactly the best place to get help. You need to show up to the live sessions, all right? When you get through the syllabus, okay, this content again has not been released yet. You're going to repeat day 1 to 14 as necessary, as much as you need to. This is why our videos, most of the videos are less than 15 minutes. So it's going to help you be able to, you know, go through the content and then apply it, okay? Pairs. Okay, Lynn covered this morning in the New York session. What are you trading? Okay, first of all, the Australian dollar. This is the symbol for it, the AUD. The Great British Pound, GBP. The New Zealand dollar, NZD. The euro, EUR. The Canadian dollar, or the CAD, CAD. The Japanese yen, JPY, and the Swiss franc, CHF. These are the majors. There are other types of currencies that you can trade. There's other assets that you can trade, metals, right? Your gold, your silver, you can trade oil. You can trade stocks on the Forex market. I'm gonna show you all of this today, okay? You can trade crypto on the Forex market, your Bitcoin, right? You can trade things like the Dow and NASDAQ on the Forex market, okay? Which is classified as an index, all right? One of the angles that I like to teach from is incorporate Forex into your lifestyle. This is something that so many people fail at. I wish I would have heard this on day 1 because it would have been easier for me to learn. Why are we confining ourselves to the Forex market? We need to confine our lifestyles to the Forex market. So for me, New York session, okay, the Eastern Standard Time. These are the currencies that like to move at this time. This is inside your syllabus, okay? The Asian session, okay? Your 9 p.m. Eastern. These are the pairs that move during this time. Now you'll start to see that the USD correlates with the New York session, right? You'll start to see the JPY correlate with the Asian session, right? London, you're going to see a lot of pound and euro. So once you know that, how that correlates with the time, then you can pick and choose up here where it says choose 1 to 3 pairs and consistently follow them. Now you can look and say, okay, like I live in this particular time zone, the Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to actually use you know, something from this time frame, this time zone, this trading time correlation to trade. I'm not going to choose London if I live on the East Coast because this is 2 a.m. Eastern. That's in the middle of the night. Whereas if you live in the Pacific Standard Time, this is just 11 p.m. So you choose pairs according to your life, where you live at, wherever you're located around the world, because the Forex market moves 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, let's keep rolling. We're gonna skip over that. All right. Now, trading plan. I'm actually gonna give you guys a link at the end of this. Okay, let me write it down. Make it real big. Actually, let me pull up my, sorry y'all. Let me pull up my intro to Forex template. Okay, here we go right here. New York session is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. The Asian session is 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern. The London session is 3 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. What does that look like on the chart? It looks like this. Okay, so Asia and London overlap each other. London and New York, there's a lot of volume in the market at this hour. Okay, so it's showing you when is the market most volatile. You can look across this screen and you'll see 24 because there's 24 hours in a day. So it's basically showing you, okay, like when the market opens, it opens up in Asia session. Okay, then it ends in New York session, and it just keeps going over and over and over in that type of cycle. Okay, let me give you guys, if you want to take a screenshot of this so you can have this, you can. I'll have this stuff all nice and pretty for you guys when October 1st rolls around, but right about now we are in pre-launch and you guys just need the information to be successful. Okay. What was I saying to you all? Let me open this back up. All right, so anybody have any questions about that before I move on to the next thing? Any questions on the majors, the market hours? Yep, it's already downloaded. I mean, it's already uploaded to your back office. Actually, you know what? I can post this stuff in the, I can post it in the, what you call it? Hold on, let me Google a better one for market hours, y'all. Hold on, Google. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Let me see if I can find a good one. This one. Y'all see this right here? Tokyo, London, New York. You do not need to be in all sessions. You can pick 1 to 2. I don't trade London. I only trade Tokyo and New York. Okay. Again, we are in pre-launch. We are in pre-launch. We are in pre-launch. Because the Sydney session, if you look at the market hours, so Sydney and Tokyo overlap each other, and Sydney would be like, let me look at this right here. Sydney would be like the New Zealand, but Sydney and Tokyo are like the same session, literally. So I only teach the 3. Okay. That's why, because look at the hours, 5 and 7 is not that much difference, because Tokyo is going to overlap London. London is going to overlap New York. So really the difference between Sydney and Tokyo is 2 hours. So, and the pairs are both the same pairs. So I teach it in a more simplified manner. Okay. Now, let me give you a tool. I'm all about tools. ForexHours.com. Is it Forex Hours? FXHours.com. It's not it. Google Forex Hours app. The FX Hours app. This is the symbol for it. This app shows you literally where you are, wherever you are in the world, to what session you are in, and when that session will open and when that session will close. This is the app, FX Hours. Can those of you who are in the chat trying to teach, stop trying to teach and let me teach, please? You're moving the chat too fast and people are trying to ask questions to me. You are, Dabo, you are allowed to trade sessions when they overlap each other. Yes. I recommend 1 to 3 pairs, because if you try to focus on any more than 3, you're not gonna learn. The more and more you master something, it's like getting, 3 different dogs, right? You're able to get to know their behavior, get to know their personality, 3 different pets. Now, if you get 10, how you gonna get to know them all? Okay? How are you gonna get to know them all? That's why. And a lot of traders fail at that. Now, I don't have Google Play. I have Apple Store, FX Hours. You can just go to your app store. Forex Hours on the app store. Here go a different one right here. It'll look different, but just put it in your app store. You'll find some free ones. This is free. I think more 1 to 3 is okay. 1 to 3 is okay. All right. Yes, Tanika. Okay, Tanya, don't worry about it. That's why you're here. The pairs do not mean different time zones. So the pairs, go back to here. So the pairs, okay, and you'll learn this inside the training. The pairs is what you're going to be trading. Okay, so gold, and somebody said gold and silver, that is not for a newbie. No, Erica, I would not trade gold and silver as a new person. No, ma'am. That's a whole different asset, and you need a foundation before you get there. My app is, I am going to go over the charts right now, Kanisha. Okay, boom, let's get there. So everybody asking questions about how to study. All right, y'all get ready now. For those of y'all that's trying to teach in the chat, let's not try to do that, okay? Let's have everybody try to focus on what it is that I'm saying. What's that question? I'm answering questions from both places. Give me a second, though. Let me get through TradingView, and then I'll get to the Q&A. All right, so let me open this up. All right, when you first come to TradingView, When you first come to TradingView, this is what you're going to see. Okay, it's going to look just like this. If you don't have an account, you never touched this before. This is a web-based browser charting platform. This is a web-based browser charting platform. You will marry TradingView. You will do all of your analysis on your trades on TradingView. You will measure your pips on TradingView. You will find the trend of the pairs that you're trading on TradingView. Yes, there's other charting platforms, but this one is the most newbie friendly. And even when you become advanced, it has amazing tools for you to learn how to trade. Okay. All right. When you get here, you're going to go to chart. You're going to see a whole bunch of other stuff. You're going to go to chart. When you first pull up a chart, this is what you're going to see exactly. This white screen is either going to bring you to Apple, the Apple stock. It might bring you to like a stock. This is what you're going to see, just like this here. Okay. Hopefully y'all are following. Yes, you can download the TradingView app on your phone and tablet. Okay. This is what you're going to see. How do you clean up your screen? Okay, I'm going to actually take you guys to my TradingView over here. I have a pro account. I'll explain that later. And I'm going to go through the functions of this because in order to study and do your homework, you have to know how to use this. This is what you're going to see. And you're going to see it just like this here, built-in volume. Okay, this is what you're going to see on your screen, just like this, when you come to TradingView. So how do you train yourself to see the charts? All right, so first and foremost, you're going to delete this volume down here. These transparent green and red bars, you're going to take that away. All right. Then you're going to come up here to your upper left-hand corner, backspace, and you see this all stocks, futures, Forex, CFD, crypto, index, economy. You're going to hit Forex. Okay. From there, where is the folder at? These pairs that I was talking about, these majors, the major currencies around the world, you're going to choose which ones you want to trade based on the time that you want to trade. So I like Euro USD, for example. It's the first one up here, so let's find it. So I'm going to come here, backspace, make sure I'm on Forex, and then I'm going to type in EUR USD. A lot of different ones are going to pop up. You can choose the first one. Now we're on Euro Dollar. Okay. Trying to make sure. This is being recorded. I don't know why everybody keep asking me that. How did I clear it from the bottom, Erica? One more time again. Right here. The volume, these are not candles. This is representing volume. You see right here where it says VOL, you're going to click the X and remove it. Okay, where do you find the Forex box? Okay, one more time again. In the upper left-hand corner, you're going to backspace whatever's there, where you see all stock, futures, Forex, CFD, crypto, index, economy. You're going to click on Forex. Then you see the blinking cursor. You're going to type in whichever pair you're looking for. We were looking for Euro USD. Then we're going to click on Euro USD and it'll bring up the chart. Okay, can everybody stop? I don't know how to stop the chat. Can everybody stop typing for the next 10 minutes? Stop, because y'all are confusing people. Okay, thank you. All right, boom. So now we are on Euro USD. So let's talk about what exactly are we seeing on the chart. Okay, so first and foremost, the next thing right next to this box is the time interval. You're going to drop this down. The time interval, okay? You can look at every single pair on a different time. The monthly, okay, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the hour, the 15, and the 5 is what you're going to see a lot of educators use. Okay, and you'll get this because as you learn how to trade, you're going to start favoriting the ones that you use. You guys see, I don't have the weekly and the monthly starred because I don't use it like that. I use the daily, the 4 hour, the hour, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute the most. That's what I use. Okay. Now, you can mute your chat at the top right-hand corner. Yeah, I guess y'all can mute it on your end. Boom. How I'm going to teach you how to study. Write this down. How to study the charts. And put next to that 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. Oops, wrong chart. 1 hour time frame. So when you come to the chart, the only thing that I want you to do is pull up the 1 hour time frame. Okay? Now, the next thing right next to that is the bars style. Okay? You're gonna have candles and the line chart. That's what I'm gonna teach you. Candles and the line chart. Again, candles and the line chart. Make sure you put in a star next to those two things. Now for me, when I'm actually going into study, there's a few things that you gotta do to set your chart up. The first thing is the time zone down here in the right lower hand corner. Click that. When you do, wherever you are around the world, whatever time zone you are in, you need to make sure that you are in alignment before you start studying. You in Phoenix, click Phoenix. You live near to LA, put that. You live near, Eastern Standard Time to the New York time zone, click that. You live out in Toronto, Chicago, wherever it is around the world, London, Cairo, Johannesburg, wherever it is that you are, right? Stockholm, okay, wherever it is, okay, Tokyo, Shanghai, Singapore, Sydney, New Zealand, it doesn't matter. Whatever your time zone is, why am I saying this to you? Because when you start studying, if you just have your chart set on this UTC, which is what it's gonna be when you first come to a chart, you're gonna get these trades wrong. You can be like, why did it say this time? And it didn't say this time, okay? If you are confused about your time zone, you need to come here and go to time zone converter. Go Google that, time zone converter, and go find your time zone if it's not listed, and it'll tell you what it is. Okay? Yes, David. All right. Now, I'm going to make sure I'm in alignment with this New York time. Boom. Now, I'm on these charts a lot, y'all. I'm on the charts a lot. So for me, I can't deal with this white background. It hurts my eyes. If you like this white background, that's cool. We'll keep going through it, but I'm going to show you how I have my chart set up, okay? And how easy it is for me to actually see when it's switched over. All right, so I'm actually gonna come up here. I don't know why the chat is still going. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna go over chart settings right now. Upper left-hand corner, these 3 lines right here. You're gonna come to where it says dark color theme. Up here, dark color theme, click, and it's gonna turn dark. Okay, turn this on. Now, my charts have on the auto save. It saves every 5 minutes, no matter what I do. Okay. Let me see. All right, you're gonna have to Google your time zone because we have a lot to cover. All right, now, there you see this grid in the background? This little grid, I don't like that. All right, so what am I gonna do? Come up here to your upper right-hand corner where it says chart properties. Chart properties, and you're gonna get this recording, y'all, once again. So stop stressing, I got you covered. All right, so chart settings. So one of the things that I want to change is I want to make these vertical and horizontal grid lines the same color so I have a clean background. So I'm going to click here. If you don't want that, you can take it away. Now you just have a clear chart. Okay, let me show you how the chart look now. Okay. This is how I have my chart set up. Timelines, the time interval, sure, it's right up here. Up here right next to where you type in the currency. Time interval right here, okay? All right, now symbol. These are candlesticks, okay? These are candlesticks. This is the body of the candlestick. The outside is the border. And the long thing that you see sticking out the candlesticks, just like the candles you have at home, are called wicks. Okay, body, the big part, border, the outside part, and then the long things on each side are called wicks. This is how I have mine set up. My buying candles are green. My selling candles are red. This is the easiest way to learn, but if you want to customize and you know, like my charts, my personal charts are real pretty. They're purple and yellow or pink and yellow. But you know, you want a green, see? You can change it to the same green if you want to change the green color. Okay, and then you have that. If you want it for a darker red, okay, we can do that. See how everything is just changing. All right. I just made it darker so everybody can see. All right, last price line. Let me take it away and I'm gonna put it back. Over here is price. Not only do you have price, but you also have a timer. The price right here on the right-hand side is showing you the price of the euro dollar right now. Okay, we're on the 1 hour time frame. The timer is showing you that, okay, this is where price is at, and in 11 minutes, this candle is going to close out and another candle is going to form. If I drop down to the 5-minute chart, you're going to see different candles. This one says 48 seconds. Again, if I go to the 4 hour, you're going to see 1 hour, 10 minutes. Every time interval is different, right? So I'm asking you to learn how to study the hour. All right, let's see. Do I need anything else here? I think that's it. Okay, that we need there. All right. You can change your colors of the candles. Yes, Clement. Yes, Miriam, we're going to talk about the book. We're going to talk about the book right now. Okay, so when you come to your back office, all right, let me just make sure I'm on the right screen. Cool. You're going to come over to Epic University. Okay, you're going to see the syllabus. You're going to see this book by Mark Douglas called Trading in the Zone, help you with your mindset. And then you're going to see the Candlestick Bible. Okay, let's go there for a second. If you're taking notes, write this down. The money is in the candlesticks. Where is my the money is in the candlesticks. Okay, so how do you study this? All right, how do you study this? Let's go back. Which one did I pull up? This one right here. This is the Candlestick Trading Bible. I highly recommend, if you have not printed this out, you can go to a print shop, tell them that you want it in black and white. If it's in color, it might cost you a little bit, or you can go online and try to order a hard copy, but I like the way that I have mine printed out. And it's spiral binded. You can do a spiral binded, or you can do a regular binding for this book, okay? There's different names of these candlestick patterns. What I just explained what the candlesticks was. Let me talk to you about what is a candlestick. Okay, so candles are formed using the high and low, the open and close of a chosen time frame. Okay, these would be your buying candles. They're going to be represented as white in this book. Your selling candles are going to be represented as black in this book. Okay, it says right here, the most trading platforms use white to refer to bullish candlesticks. Let me go back to your trading, your study hall thing, and put bullish is a Forex term. Bullish means buy, going up, uptrend, or going long, okay? Bullish. Bearish means sell, going down, downtrend, or going short. Okay, this is very, very important Forex terms. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what is being asked of me about red and blue, but let's go back. Boom. All right, now you see right here in the book, candlesticks have different body sizes. The long ones, again, are going to be represented as white. Long bodies refer to strong buying or selling pressure, excuse me. Okay, strong buying. This will be strong selling. Okay, and you can read this on your own. Here's what I want you to understand. When I first learned how to trade, they did not teach me this. Okay, and I want y'all to really understand how important this is. They did not teach me this. It took me like 7-8 months to understand that the money was in the candlesticks. So I'm teaching you guys from day one that you need to pay attention to these candlesticks on the charts. Okay, so every chart has these patterns. When the patterns form, the patterns are going to show you when it's time to buy or when it's time to sell. When it's time to buy, when it's time to sell. This is going to be equivalent to when you was learning your ABCs. And each one of them had a different meaning. Each one of them spelled a different word. This is the same thing. So let me show you something so cool about TradingView. This is one of the most common and most important candlestick patterns is the engulfing. The engulfing. Okay. Here we go right here. What is an engulfing candlestick pattern? I'm not stopping y'all. I have to get through the candlesticks real quick and then I'll go back to TradingView because this is like the most important thing that I'm going to teach you today. Okay. When you go through this book, you're going to see different names. When I first learned how to trade, I had to get me a highlighter and a red pen, just like when I was in college. And I had to take notes on the side of this page and write down the meanings and write down what these things meant and all this stuff. I had to do it the old school way. Okay. A bearish engulfing, so a selling engulfing. What is engulfing? When a selling candle overlaps a buying candle. Let me show you how this looks. When you see the bearish engulfing bar on a chart, this is going to signal to you, you know what we was talking about in the chat this morning, it's time to become the signal. This is how you become the signal. When you start to study this and it starts to show up on your screen, now you know when to sell. Who here wants to learn how to become the signal? Who here wants to understand, well, how did these traders actually fully understand, right, how to give us signals? Where did they even get this from? How did they actually get so good at this? I was the type of person who wants to become the signal. So I took this book. When I found this book, I was in tears because I spent months and months and months, y'all, months trying to figure out why am I losing my trades. I could not understand the missing piece. And I'm giving y'all the sauce on day one, right here in study hall. Right? So check this out, y'all. Check this out. We are on a chart, right? Remember how I told you I had to go and I had to get a highlighter, right? I had to do all this stuff, print the book out, and all this other stuff. Let me tell you how TradingView got y'all set up for the win. When you come over here where it says FX, what does this say, y'all? What does it say right here? New, because they just added this. I'm so mad. I wish they would have had this for me back in the day. This says candlestick patterns. So they have integrated candlestick patterns now to the chart. So say we are in our book, we are in our studying, and we trying to find the bearish engulfing. I used to have to take hours to figure this out. Now guess what? You could just come over here and you can scroll down and look what this says right here. Engulfing bearish. You just got to click it. That's all. Click it. It's going to pop up over here. Let me show y'all something. You're going to zoom out this chart. And what do you know? What's popping up? Hold on. So Coach Max, you mean to tell me this same, hold on, let me zoom in, because I don't think y'all seeing what I'm saying here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. So Coach Max, you mean to tell me, hold on, let me make it even better. Let me do it like this here. Hopefully y'all can see my whole screen. You mean to tell me the same pattern inside this book that was written how many ever years ago, it happens in the Forex market, it happened on September the 1st. So if I was to study the same, do y'all see this? The same pattern happens over and over again in the Forex market. So if I can learn how to actually read these things, guess what TradingView is going to do? All you got to do is hover over where it says BE, which is bearish engulfing, and it's going to tell you at the end of a given uptrend, a reversal pattern will most likely appear. So that means to say what? This market was going up. This pattern formed, and it gave me a signal to now sell. Hold on. Do y'all see what happened after this candlestick pattern formed? What happened to this market? I'm trying to help somebody. Did it not drop? Did it not fall down? So why are people ignoring this candlestick Bible? That's just one pattern. Are y'all seeing this? People want to know why they call me the sniper entry queen. People want to know why I'm over here winning 90% of my trades. And the reason being is because I spent a lot of time studying the candlesticks. Y'all see it now? Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, boom. Let's look at the other kind, right? Let's take this one off the chart. Let's look at the other kind. We're going to go back over here. We're going to come back to candlesticks. We're going to look at the bullish engulfing, right? And if we come back over here, what does bullish mean? Bullish means buy, going up, uptrend, or going long. This is a very basic concept. So after a downtrend, right, this market was coming down, the bullish engulfing formed, and what happened? That market started going up. Let's see if we can find any. Well, hold up, Coach Man. Hold up. so hold on. You mean to tell me yesterday, just yesterday, I could have came on here and I could have made some money because of a candlestick pattern? And it explains to me on my chart what this means, so I don't have to go reading too hard and I don't have to go doing too much. I just have to put it on my chart and it's going to help me find this pattern. Yes. What does this say? At the end of a given downward trend, there will most likely be a reversal pattern. And then it explains to you what that means. Remember, we was talking about the high and the low of the candle. All that stuff is explained in this book. These two things is going to help you become multiple six-figure traders. I guarantee it. And I don't mean to make no income claims, but this is what I did. I spent some time on these charts and I started to find the different patterns. When I say the money is in the candlesticks, the money is in the candlesticks. The money is in the patterns. The money's right in front of you. Now the question now is, how much time you gonna take to study it? That's really how you study the charts. Okay, one more time again. Y'all look at this. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. So what if you took the time, right, to study 1 to 2 candlesticks a week? Come on now, y'all. I'm talking to my new traders. If you're not brand new, this is probably not the class for you. Okay? This study hall, we talking about studying. We're talking about becoming successful. This is not a trading session. Some of y'all are trying to run before you walk. You're trying to run before you walk. That's not how you become successful. I'm teaching you how to study right now, right? It's time to creep. We creeping right now to the money. We creeping to the money right now, right? Check me out, y'all. FX up here at the top of your screen. TradingView has built in the candlestick patterns. Y'all see it say new. We didn't have this back in the day, right? Let me go back to the candlestick Bible. So I just taught you 2 candlestick patterns, the bullish engulfing, and y'all gonna get this document when I'm done, and the bearish engulfing. Look at this, y'all. We're gonna keep going. This is my favorite candlestick pattern. The Doji candlestick. It's a Japanese candlestick pattern. It looks like a T, a plus sign, or a cross. A T, a plus sign, or a cross. Let me tell y'all something about these Doji candles. They don't fail you. Let me come over here again. All right. Y'all see this? Doji. Click it to add it to your screen. Anything that you add to your screen is going to pop up over here. Now, let me show y'all something. Doji candles typically will form at the top or the bottom of a trend. At the top or the bottom of a trend. Okay, so these is going to be your homework to study the bullish engulf, bearish engulfing, and the Doji. Those 3 for right now. It's going to be homework. Okay, that's going to be homework. Right? Study the bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, and Doji. I already explained what bullish means and what bearish means. When you come to TradingView and you don't understand what none of this stuff means, all you got to do is hover over them and read what it says. Okay, when the open and close of a security are essentially equal to each other, a doji candle forms. Right, so what does that mean? All that means is that when these buyers and sellers were in the market, they were fighting against each other. You see right here where it says they were in a buyer-seller indecision of a tug of war. So that candle didn't really close at a certain price. It just ended at the same level. It's too much indecision. They couldn't make a decision on whether it wanted to be a buying candle or a selling candle. So what happened? It pushed the market down. Okay, it looked like a T or a cross or a plus sign, however you wanted to remember it. It's right here. All right, basic concept. Very helpful. So that's pretty much it for this study hall session when it comes to candles. Okay, y'all see this? We was in an uptrend. The T, the plus crossed, and then what happened? The market pushed down. Is that not what happened here? Do y'all see this? Is that not what happened here? That's what I see. Okay, let's talk about pips real quick. Can we talk about money? Let's talk about some money. Let's talk about some money. Now that I gave you a concept, right? For those of y'all that's talking about pro accounts and indicators, you missing out on the money concept right now. Y'all missing the whole source that I'm trying to give you. Please stay focused in what it is I'm saying. Okay, pay attention. This is real serious right now. So check this out, y'all. Let's say that we studied the 3 candlestick patterns that I just gave y'all. If that was all that you mastered, if that was all that you mastered and you took that so serious, like, okay, she told me to come to the hour time frame, I'm there. She told me to study the candlestick patterns, I did. Now it's time to start making some money. Look, y'all, let me put it all together so it can make sense. Okay, boom. When you are in the Forex market, the market moves in pips. Okay, I'll get to those questions at the end, you guys. Let me just give you the money. Can I show you how to get to the money? Okay, the market moves in pips. Okay, pips are price and point or price movements. Okay. Let me drop this right here. Let me make it bigger. The market moves in pips. Pips are price and point or price movement. So let me show you something real cool about TradingView. When you learn, and let me take this doji away. When you learn what these candlesticks mean, and you tie in support and resistance, and you tie in basic foundation, this is basic stuff, trend lines, and you learn what it means to see a market going up and see a market going down. Let's say you studied and you realize at this level right here, okay, I'm gonna make it red and I'm gonna make it real thick, that this right here is a ceiling. Okay, I'm putting the chat down because I need y'all to hear what I'm saying. Y'all following? This is a ceiling, okay? I look at these charts like a home. We got a ceiling. Where the price come through, but didn't break through. Hit this level, but didn't break it, okay? This is a ceiling, and the ceiling is also known as resistance, okay? This is resistance, okay? Couldn't break this. This is a ceiling, all right? Boom, we're gonna come down here. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see a level. This is a level right here where price came down to, but it didn't break through. You see how many times it came to this level? Y'all see this? How many times did it come to this level? This is price floor. This is a floor. This is the ceiling. This is the floor. This is called support. Just like a concrete house, a brick house, this is the foundation of this price right here. So let me put it all together for you. So when we're doing an analysis and we find our ceiling and we find our floor and we identify candlestick patterns, and we can come in and we can say, it's time to short. Y'all see this right here? It's time to short the euro dollar at this level of resistance. And I'm going to take this trade all the way down to when it hits this floor. Do y'all see how many pips this is? Where is it? Let me make it an even 50. Let me see. I want it to be even 50 pips. Right, boom. We enter right here. After we identify the candlestick pattern, there's other confirmations, but I'm just giving it to you real simple. This is a 50 pip. This is a big move. This is actually 209 pips right here. What are pips? The market moves in pips. Pips are pricing point or price movement. Let me ask y'all a question. Let's say if you took some time to master this skill, 209 pips. Multiply that by $10 per pip. What is your profit on this one trade? $2,090 on this one trade. All because I took some time to master one candlestick pattern on one pair. Do y'all see this? I'm talking to the people who want to make some money. I'm talking to the people who want to get to this level where Coach Max is at. How did she get there? What did she do? Right? What did she do to get there? Y'all see this money? Okay. Let me show you something else. Let me give y'all another concept. Oh, Tiffany said I got her attention now. Tiffany said I got her attention now. Okay, boom. When you guys see, this is one move, right? Let me take this down. So this one move at this one area here, when we entered right here at the doji candle, this one right here, that was one move for the 209 pips. Oops, sorry, y'all. Hold on. Cross here to. That was the first entry. Let me show y'all how. Let me show y'all how they gave me the name in Forex Queen. let me teach y'all something. Right? The market moves in waves. The market moves in waves. So I'm going to teach you a concept of market structure. Everything that the market does, it repeats itself. It moves down, it moves sideways, it moves up, it moves down, it moves sideways. Write this down. The market moves in 3 trends. Uptrend equals buying. Downtrend, sideways. And sideways is, well, let me put it this way. Consolidation is sideways, and in that instance, you do nothing. Okay? Let me make this a little bigger. Somebody said, I got their attention now. So if we have this concept of the market moves in 3 trends, up, down, sideways, that price over here hits key levels and it hits ceiling, resistance, it hits the floor, support, and I know that the market moves in pips. That means that I must be able to make multiple entries on one trade. Y'all hear what I said? Maybe I can make multiple entries on one pair. Let me show some people how I was able, let me show people how I was able to break generational curses. How was I able to break some chains? How was I able to break through and stop getting broke down? Let me show y'all something. This would have been my first entry at the very top of this trend. I know candlestick patterns, so I know when the market is going to turn around. I know how to find them. I know when to see price at my ceiling and when price is at my floor. I know how to see these things. So what do? I start identifying structure. What is structure? When a market is moving in an uptrend, the market is creating what is called higher highs and higher lows. Oh, it's getting juicy now. It's getting juicy. They wasn't ready, right? Market moves in waves. It created a higher high right here, a higher low, a higher high because it's higher than this high, a higher low. Okay, it got up here and it hit resistance. When it hit resistance, I saw a lot of rejection at the ceiling. Then I saw the candlestick pattern. I'm putting it all together for y'all. That told me, or that signaled to me, Max, it's time for this market to turn around. There's too much going on at resistance. What pattern do I see? The doji. That means it's time for a reversal. Oh, I'm getting hot now. I feel like somebody gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Then what do? I know market structure. So what was once high is now going to become low. So the market starts creating lower lows and lower highs. This is a lower high because it's lower than this high. This is what we call a structure break. Where's my rectangle 2? This is a break of structure. Let me tell y'all something. When you learn this, I see Valerie been following me for a while, so she already know. You see her saying entry, entry, entry. That means that you now have the opportunity to get multiple entries on the same trade. Multiple entries on the same trade. Let me show y'all what I'm doing. I want y'all to add this up. So this first entry would have been 209 pips up here. Then we would have took another trade right here. From here to here, y'all, I'm just gonna measure it out. That's 135 pips. I'm just gonna type it out. From this entry point, right? What if we would have took another entry here? I'm just gonna draw, I'm gonna show y'all where your entry points for the sell would have been. Here, here. You would have took another one like here, and you would have took your final right here. Let's measure these out, y'all. Let me show y'all something. That's 135. This one would have been 117. Show y'all how to make 1,000 pips in a few. Let me show y'all how I do it. Right, from this point here, let me see. Let me measure down. From this point here to the floor is 71 pips. I hope somebody got their calculator out. Let me show y'all something. Right? Then from this point here down, let me see, 62. Now somebody tell me how many pips is this? This is one trend. How many pips is this? Can somebody tell me? My internet going. 500 and how many? 594 pip. How many? 594. Okay, so y'all, let me ask you a question. Oh, sorry, y'all. Hold on. They Zoom trying to knock me out. Y'all here with me? Hold on. This is absolutely crazy. Share. Hold tight, y'all. Hold tight. We back. Y'all back? How many pips is this? 594 pips, right? So tell me something. Hold on, y'all. Y'all freezing up my computer. This chat moving so fast. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can see the chat. Otherwise, okay, boom, 594, right? Okay, follow me, y'all. Hold on, let me. All right. Now, somebody tell me, what's the profit on these trades? Right here. Let me make this bigger. 594 pips multiplied by $10 per pip. What is the profit on this $5,940? Can we all touch and agree that this is just one pair? Can we all touch and agree that this is just one pair? That this is just one swing? That this is just one pair? I'm just giving you guys an example, which is why I use $10 per pip. I'm giving you my psychology when it comes to trading. If I know that this is the potential of me learning this skill set, what is the difference when I start with $1 per pip? What is the difference when I start with 10 cents per pip? It does not matter. What I'm teaching you right now is the skill set. What I'm teaching you right now is the foundation and what you need to actually study. You can master this. It does not matter about the lot size. I'm just giving you an example. How do you get to the money? This is the example I'm giving you so that you can understand that, listen, I only need one pair. I only need to take some time to master this. When I can see the candlesticks coming in an uptrend or at the bottom of a downtrend, it's time for me to look for the reversal. When I see the reversal, it's time for entry. Not only can I put in one entry, but once I figure out the market structure, what was once high becomes a low. Now I can start seeing how to enter this market more than once in the same direction, over and over and over. I don't know about y'all, but the Forex market moves $6.6 trillion a day. I'm just here to get my piece of the pie. I'm just here to get my piece of the pie. People always wonder, well, why are they calling you the Forex queen? And why are they calling you the sniper entry queen? Where's that coming from? Because I know market structure. Because I sit here to this day and study these candlesticks. So I'm here to tell y'all one more time again. Let me come back over here. When you look at, hold on, because they not really trying to hear me. They was just trying to jump on here like, oh, Coach Max don't know if she. Oh, let me teach y'all something real quick. When you come into Epic University and you pull up this 2-week syllabus and you see concepts in here, this content is not even ready yet. But when you see what I got for you, Okay, when you see your support and resistance and finding these key levels, your basic market structure, finding the trend, right? The price action, the reversal patterns, the market reversals, those things. This is how I learned how to trade. The importance of the candlesticks. Why is that important? I'm teaching you right now. So when your action steps is saying implement 30 minutes of chart time by looking at the different candlesticks on TradingView, you already know what to do, because if you on this class right now, you way ahead of the ball game. Do y'all hear me? Hopefully you do. The money is in the candlesticks. Okay? The money is in the candlesticks. I'm going to teach y'all one more thing, and then I'm going to take the next 30 minutes to answer some questions. Okay? I done gave y'all too much sauce. This is crazy. It's too early in the day for all this sauce. Should have a donation button for the chat. I'm just trying to inspire somebody. Yes, study hall is lit. They said, sis, you too blessed. Y'all funny. Let me open up the Q&A real quick. There's a lot of questions in the Q&A. I have over 100 questions. So let's do some Q&A. This, okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Don't leave me yet. I need you to stick with me here. Don't leave me yet. Stick with me. I got so much more to tell you all. I'm just trying to fix something real quick. Chat box. Video. Before I move any further, I just want to know if you actually got some value on this session right here from Study Hall. I want to know if you learned something today, if you actually feel like you have the confidence now to go study, if you actually feel like you can see the value in this market now, if you actually feel like you can see how to get to the money, if you can actually see that you can take just 30 minutes a day and master this skill set. I just want to know if you got some value. Somebody said their eyes are open right now. They're seeing the value. They're all in. Somebody said, this is the icing on the cake for me. I actually learned something today. I'm locked in. Nick said he all in. Okay, I just want to know. So Raquel said she's inspired. All right. Bridget said her eyes are open. She can definitely see. Shaniqua said a light bulb went off for me today. Okay, I see y'all. We got 1,500 people on this study hall. I see y'all. This is life-changing for me. All the training you need in one session. Y'all know how I give it up. I don't come to play and give no fluff and do all this extra. No, we here to make some money. That's what we here to do. All right, perfect. Listen, y'all. So here's what I'm going to do now. You might want to stay to the end. I got something for you. Somebody asked a very good question in Q&A and said, how do we know where to place the support and resistance line? Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all in the chats tagging me. I see y'all. Somebody said, this is why I love Coach Mac. She no fluff. I don't got time to be fluff with y'all. Listen. Right? So listen here. Let's talk about support and resistance real quick. Oh, let me talk about the homework real quick. So listen, if y'all submit homework to me, this is what I want y'all to do. So say you out here, say you doing all of this and you got all of this on your screen, right? And you want to submit homework to me. You want to come up here on your TradingView and you're going to hit, you see right here where it says take a snapshot. You're going to click that and the image URL link is going to show up and you're going to hit copy and you want to put this inside the Epic Trade House, and it's going to come up to me just like this. Do not try to take no picture with your phone. I can't see all of that. I need it clear and crisp, straight from TradingView. Okay, this is a feature that's included in your free account. Okay, take a snapshot. Once again, snapshot is going to create a URL, copy. You're going to put it in the chat just like this. Coach Max, I got my homework, or whichever one of the educators asked you to do homework. Hey, look, this is what it is. All right, and we'll go over that in a second. Now, that's what we're going to do. Support and resistance. Again, guys, price ceiling, price floor. You guys are going to learn this. How do I teach it, though? I teach in a whole different way that most people don't, right? I teach the line chart. Right here where you have bar style, I teach the line chart. So when we're finding support and resistance, Sabrine just said you changed the game for me. Oh yeah, this is definitely definitely recorded. I record all of my sessions. So look at this, y'all. The line chart. What is the line chart? What are you looking at right now? Each one of these dips, these spikes on this chart, is representing a place that price closed at. So when you look at candlesticks, candlesticks are actually showing you something called exhaustion. The line chart is showing you closed candlesticks. So look at this. If I was finding, can we all touch and agree, like if this red line was not here, and we were just looking at this chart, that if we pulled up this right here to this level, and I'll tell you why I'm pulling it up. I'm looking for the area where price hit this key. This is a key level. It hit this level over and over and over and over. Even if you see the gap on the line chart, that's okay. You're looking at the majority. Where did it come to and kept hitting this area? I don't want to show y'all notes. That's from the training. It hit this area over and over and over and over. Why? That's a support. All right, August. Look at the dates. August. It kept coming back to these areas. Where did price come up to but didn't push through? Right here, right? I don't want to zoom out. Right here, that's where the price is right now. The ceiling. Price came through, right? But it didn't push through. Price came down here, but didn't push through here. Okay, that's how you find support and resistance. It's almost as if like you had, where's my brush tool? You had a basketball and you were bouncing from floor to ceiling, floor to ceiling, floor to ceiling. That's how you know you have found the this is major support and resistance. Okay, now in between major support and resistance, the big floor and the big ceiling, there's going to be smaller levels, minor areas, right? All right, minor areas. So I use this line chart, and when I find major support and resistance, I actually go and I look for other minor areas. And what I'm looking for really is to see where price actually came up to in here on both sides. Where was price respected both as support and resistance? You look left, then look right. And what I'm seeing right here is right at this level right here was my brush tool. This played as resistance. This played as support. Okay, support, support, resistance, support. This is a good area. Okay. All right, and I keep doing that all the way up. And what you're gonna find is when you start practicing this, okay, and I'll teach you guys as we go along. When you start practicing this, y'all, with this line chart, I promise you're gonna get better and better. You're gonna get better and better. When you zoom out, you're gonna be like, oh wow, there was a key level right here, and then it played the same role right here, right? So look at this. when you use the line chart, right, and you find these key levels, if you do it right, they're going to look even. And then when you slap on your candlesticks, look how pretty that is, clean. They wasn't teaching me this though when I first learned. So now you can ignore the wicks in all of this. Look, let me put it back on the line chart one more time. You see how there's a gap here, right? But because I use the line chart so much, I know that I'm looking for the key level. So I put my candlesticks back on and look, the wick is literally touching the line. So again, when we was talking about structure and looking for entries, look at this, y'all. Entry, 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 and then boom, take profit. Y'all see this? So this is how I learned it. And all it's going to take is some practice. Everything I just said is just going to take some practice. Okay, that's it. Okay, just some practice, y'all. I'm just showing you something. Okay, practice. You're not gonna get that on day one though. You're gonna take your time and learn support and resistance. But just keep in mind when you playing around with this chart and you clicking around in the beginning, play with this line chart. Right? You might not put all of the minor levels. You might not understand minor levels right away. Why is it not taking it away from me? Oh, okay. You might not understand the minor levels at first. That's okay. Find major support and resistance and then move in between. Something I still do to this day. Let me pull up a different chart. Pound. Right? So look at this, y'all. We on the line chart for the pound dollar. This is the British pound. Let me delete everything off here. Right? This is the British pound. I could zoom out now. This is the line chart. And let's say I'm looking for the key levels. Will we all agree that the highest point on this chart is right here? Right? So guess what? That's my big ceiling. It really is that simple. Right? That's the big ceiling right there. That's resistance. Right? You just have to get that concept. Where did price come down to, okay, as the lowest point on this chart right here? Where's that at? That's what you have to ask yourself right here. That's my floor, my major floor. When you zoom out and you look back in the past, you're going to see, oh, wow, price actually came to this area before. Yes, because I just said that the market moves in 3 trends and moves up, down, and sideways. So that means that at some point prior to now, okay, that it must have came to this level before. So that's support and resistance, and you'll learn more as you go along, okay? Let me go through questions. I'm actually gonna upload this class to what you call it. I'm gonna upload it to the actual group, so you guys have it to read and go over. Okay. Okay, hold on, y'all. You need help with trend lines. Jennifer Rodriguez, I don't know if you're still here. You just said you need help with trend lines. Okay, cool. Let's talk about that real quick. So trend lines are actually, diagonal support and resistance. So this is horizontal support and resistance. This is diagonal support and resistance. I love, love, love trend lines. Okay, so if you guys want some extra homework, right? Let's come over here. 5 trend. The market moves in 3 trends. Uptrend, okay, downtrend, and consolidation. This is also called ranging, and it's also called moving sideways. These are the 3 ways that the market moves. When you draw a trend line, Homework. Practice drawing a trend line in an uptrend and downtrend. Practice this, y'all. Look. Look at this. So tell me in the chat right now for my newbies, okay, what is this? What is this right here? This is a what? A downtrend. Okay, this is a downtrend. All right, what is this right here? This right here is an uptrend. I don't know why my chat is moving so slow. I'm recording. Oh, you boy. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My chat moving entirely too fast, so let me pull it up on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm coming. I see it. Don't leave me yet. Please don't leave. Y'all better stay right here and don't go nowhere. I'm just trying to pull it up on my phone. Downtrend, okay. I just want to make sure I'm able to read the chat. Hold up. I gotta log out of this. Sign out. And cancel. Don't go nowhere, y'all. All right, perfect. Now I can see the chat. I couldn't see it before. All right, perfect, Jennifer. I can see your questions now. Let me take the chat off of my computer. There we go. All right, boom. So this is a uptrend. This is a downtrend, right? So where do you start this? That's a great question, Jennifer. So boom, you're going to come over here to your trend line tools. And when we're in a downtrend, right, I would start from the highest point that I can see and drag to the future. The highest point that I can see and drag to the future. You know that this is a valid trend line. Write this down. It is a valid trend line when we have, this font is too big. When we have 2 to 3 touches. This is a valid trend line. Okay. This right here is an uptrend. You will pull from the lowest point to the highest point. Okay. And this has 1, 2, 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. This one has 1, 2, technically 3. This is a valid trend line. Okay. Boom. That's how you do it. Very simple. Right? So when you start, the right term for this is market condition. So when you get to a chart, you're going to start asking yourself, okay, what is the market condition? What is the market environment right now? Oh, we in a downtrend. I could see that. Right here, if you would have never saw any of these candles, you would have said, what's the market environment right now? Oh, I'm in an uptrend. I could see that. What you would have said right here, y'all. What's going on right here? What is this? What is this? This is consolidation. I love it. Y'all are learning. Oh, look at my babies are learning. Yes. Okay, let me do one more. My babies is learning. This is what I like to see. Okay. All right. What's the market condition here? What's this? All right. Clear as day. Uptrend. All right. What's happening here? Consolidation, right? You must know the difference. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. You guys are doing great. So that's a really good question. Okay, boom, boom, boom. All right. All right, so I'm going to give you guys one more thing. Hold on. I did that already. This video will be uploaded. What do the numbers bracket and the syllabus mean? What kind of numbers? Call that. New York session. Yvonne, XAU USD is gold. Roberta, yes. So Asian and London session is not about the languages, it's about the time. Okay. Kathy is asking, should we start marking up our charts and drawing lines when we see the uptrend and down plan? No, you can, Kathy, you can start marking your charts up whenever you want. You study whenever you want. I suggest that you start studying. I'm gonna give you guys this document, how to study the chart. You study on the 1 hour time frame. Let me give y'all some more sauce. Say more sauce in the chat. I think y'all ready to study now. They say they want more sauce. More sauce? I'm teaching y'all how to master this. Okay, check me out. Coming to where it says, remember, okay, hold on before we go there. Time interval, 1 hour. That's the first step. They in the chat talking about Busta Rhymes voice. Give me more. Y'all funny. Okay, so listen, 1 hour. Come over here where it says chart settings. Y'all see this right here where it says session breaks? Let me give y'all some more sauce. This is like when you making spaghetti and you got your sauce simmering and then you start adding the extra, right? Start throwing the Mrs. Dash and all that. And then you add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top. Like this is that, okay? That fresh garlic, exactly. That extra. Put a little sugar in if you like that, exactly. So session breaks. Let me teach y'all something. I feel like teaching right now. Jake said, put your foot in it. Y'all funny. Session breaks. Let me teach y'all something. Right here in chart settings. So remember how I was telling y'all that there's 24 hours in a day. And if we come to the hour chart on any pair, there's actually a function on TradingView that breaks up the days for you. Y'all see this? Can I actually teach y'all how to study? Y'all see this? So when I put my session breaks on and I come to the correct time frame that I live in, right? And Coach Max just told me in the 2-week syllabus, what page was that on? That I can incorporate Forex into my lifestyle. So let's say I live in a place where I can trade the pound dollar because it moves during London session. This is one of my pairs that I chose. It's also a major pair. And let me zoom in so y'all can see this. I'm gonna trade the GU, make that decision. And I said, okay, I'm gonna come to the GU and I'm actually going to separate the days. Not only am I gonna separate the days, I'm going to study my candlesticks. This is how I study, this is how I learn. Separate the days using session breaks. 1 hour time frame. Figure out when this pair moves to find optimal entries. Let me help some people make some money. My favorite thing to do. So you separate the days using the session breaks. You're on the 1 hour time frame, so you already know that at, this is separated by 24 candles.